Pillar-Durev hosted the Circus Velocitas in Cars on the Road alongside May Pillar-Durev. And Mattel decided to release K in a 2-pack, but not with May, with Mater. Yeah, it's just a 2-pack of K Pillar-Durev and regular old Mater. And then, immediately after that, we learned that K would be getting a single release. So, what was the point of that 2-pack? If you're gonna put K in a 2-pack, why not pack her in with May? And if you're dead set on putting her in a 2-pack with Mater, why release her as a single? Just put K in that 2-pack and then you could have released May as a single. But nope. Instead, we just have K out in 2 different ways, one of which is completely pointless if you own a Mater, which I'm sure most people have, just a regular old Mater. There's really no point in picking up that 2-pack. My strategy for buying cars for years has always been to get an item the first time I see it in a store, because you never know if you're ever going to see it again. And that's paid off countless times. Several times I've seen an item and I've never seen it again, so I always make sure that I pick it up the first time I see it. The K Pillar-Durev and Mater 2-pack was the first time I passed up on an item that was just like a regular single or 2-pack that had something I didn't own in it. That was the first time I passed up on one in probably about 4 or 5 years now. Because I thought, well, K's getting a single release, it's completely pointless, I may as well wait on it. And I thought, no, should I buy this 2-pack? And I kept thinking, maybe it's a bad idea, maybe I'll never see the single for K. And then I saw the single for K, so it all paid off. Now, before we review K, I should probably address the elephant in the room. Why do you always come in here? Get out! K Pillar-Durev, of course, uses the exact same mold as Sterling from Cars 3. That's fine, that's how she is in the show, that's completely accurate, they are the same type of car, that's how cars work in real life, right? There are only so many different types of cars out there, and the car series has always reused molds and models for different characters, but usually they're nice enough to give them different faces. For whatever reason, it seems K here has the exact same expression as Sterling, and that's just really, really disappointing. Because in the show, she and May are both incredibly energetic, bombastic characters. Just take a look at that, right? And I don't know what happened and why they didn't give her a new eye expression. It was a very odd choice, and it's pretty disappointing, especially after seeing the show, or even just looking at her artwork. You could see this sort of calm, almost somber eye expression just doesn't really match this. But the reason why I bring this up is, of course, when K was first revealed at Comic-Con, there was this fan theory floating around because all we saw was an image of her diecast. People saw same mold as Sterling, same face as Sterling. Did Sterling join a circus after he quit Rust-eze? And I joked about it when it first came out, and then it became like a legitimate theory. I joked about it in several other videos, and I don't know, I just think it's kind of funny because it's Mattel reusing a face for a car that uses the same model as another car, and it sparked this whole fan theory, although of course we know now, no, K is A, female, and B, a completely different character. I just think it's funny, and it's kind of given this character a legacy now. I couldn't review her without bringing that up. Anyway, guys, welcome back to another review. Today we're going to be taking a look at K Pillar-Durev from the 2022 Cars on the Road line. Really love that artwork. It's so in character, unlike the face on the diecast. Moving on to the back, you'd see, as seen in Cars on the Road, I'm very glad to say I've reviewed all of these items now. I did Royce in the 2-pack with Jats Jammin', but I've now reviewed all of these. I now finally own all the on-the-road singles. I'll be reviewing Revo next, of course. The only one I'm missing currently is Greebles. But, yeah, very proud to finally have almost all the releases. It took me quite a while. It took my stores quite a while, but in the past few weeks, I have picked up the majority of them. Anyway, here is K out of the package, and, well, she's painted like a zebra. Do you think that means that zebras exist in the Cars universe? What kind of a vehicle would a zebra be? Oh, she does. Does she have a new mouth expression? Is that different from Sterling? I guess not. No, they both have sort of this sideways grin. And yeah, they have very, very similar expressions, which, yeah, kind of makes us look a little out of character for K. Honestly, these two kind of look like different characters. The white here seems more like an off-white, where it's just sort of a straight white for the K diecast, but you can't overlook how incredible all of the zebra stripe detailing all over K Pillar-Durev is. Look at that. That is really impressive. And I love the blue streak. Of course, May has sort of a red streak on her, and Kay has this blue design sort of faded on the sides, which is very, very cool. We have this silver part on the side of her, which Sterling has as well. It's just, you know, a part of the car. And yeah, I love that fade-in design. Just wish there was... I wish it weren't as strong of a white. You can see it's even messing like with the white balance of my camera, because it is a very, very vibrant white, which I feel like isn't the most accurate, but it does kind of, you know, fit with the zebra aesthetic. Wow, look at that. That is really impressive. Love all the zebra detailing. As we move on to the back, you can see the license plate reads 612-188. Which, of course, is different than Sterling's. Of course, when two cars are the same mold, you always got to make sure they make the license plates different. Yeah, Sterling's license plate literally says Sterling, so, of course, Kay would have to have a different license plate from him. There is a look at the other side. Again, very nicely detailed. And there is a look at the base. Kay is honestly a bit of a mixed bag. I feel like if she had a different expression, I would like her a lot more. Something more fitting with the character. Something that really shows off her personality more. Look at that, and then look at that, right? I don't know why they chose to use basically the same face as Sterling. Literally the same face as Sterling. I don't know if that was a mistake that just made it through. I don't know if that was them being lazy or trying to cut costs. I think mine has a little paint dot on it, which is perfectly fine. Who cares? Not everything is perfect. But yeah, this is a case where I don't know. I wish it could have looked a bit better than it did. I think this white is too bright, and the face could have been better, but the zebra detailing is really, really solid. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys again next time. Bye now. Kay's cool and all, but Mattel, can you please tell me why you put her in the same blister as cars of the Danny Swervez mold? Look, I know you're giving all the cars their own unique blisters now, but, like, why is she in the same one as Danny Swervez? I mean, I guess if the car fits in it, right?